And what's going on, guys? It's Retro Gypsy here, and today I got my first Modern Warfare 3 commentary. This is a gameplay that I got the day before yesterday. The day I'm doing the commentary, it'd be the day before yesterday. I really enjoyed this gameplay. Like, this is the one of my favourite gameplays. It's just plainly because I went completely flawless in it. I got 34 kills. Yeah, completely flawless game, and I got a MOAB on an assault kill streak. I really wasn't. Because usually I run a MOAB class, which is I always run specialist. So obviously with specialist I use it so much I forget about the other streaks, and I still forget that using support or assault you can still get MOABs. So I had assault on and I completely forgot about MOABs at all. I didn't even, when I was playing I wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm close to a MOAB or anything like that. This game I was plainly just going for getting my payloads. So I run 5, 7, 12. So I run my Predator at 5, then my attack heli at 7, my payload at 12, and I think this is an awesome assault loadout, just plainly because it's quite easy to get 5 kills in a row, and then once you got that, you got your Predator, and you can easily get 1 kill with a Predator, which gives you up to 6. So you only have to get 1 more for your attack heli. But sometimes you can get lucky enough to get 2, maybe even more. So if you get 2 with your Predator, that'll get you straight up to your attack helicopter. And then once you've got your attack helicopter, you can either camp and call it in and let it get kills for you to your payload, or you can just call it in and do whatever you normally do and try and get your payload without dying. And then so. Anyway, getting back on topic, during this gameplay I was going for my payloads, as I said earlier. I got 1 payload, and then it's a kind of campy, I guess you could call it a campy gameplay, but it's not. It's kind of campy, but I didn't mean to. I was just basically patrolling one area because I wasn't quite sure. I knew that they were all spawning sort of in front of me, but the odd few were spawning behind me as well. So I was just I wasn't camping. I wasn't like sat in a corner with like a tent up, like aiming down sight and everything. I was just patrolling a building and keeping them back in their spawn. So I got my first payload, and I just wanted to keep my streak going. I wasn't bothered about, I didn't even, as I said earlier, I wasn't actually concentrating on a MOAB at all. I got to my second payload and I was like, yes, I got my second payload. And then from there on, I wasn't really bothered. And I finally got MOAB. I was like, oh yes, like that. And I had completely, forgot. Then when I got my MOAB, it was like there was like 2 kills left of the game. So I got it quite late on in the game. So I got quite lucky with that one. But yeah, I'm really pleased with this gameplay, and I thought I could have just taken one off my computer that I already had and plonked that on there, but I really wanted to bring this one out. So yeah, here we go. Anyways, I want to talk about the new film that's out called The Grey. I can't remember the main actor's name. Anyways, he was, if any of you guys have watched the A-Team, he's the main character of that, the leader of the A-Team. He's that actor, really good actor. And basically what I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but the film is about, he's working for, well, at the start he's like a, he's a sniper, and these dudes are like his workers. It's in this, I don't know whereabouts it is, but it's like a really snowy area, and it's like got wolves in it, so these wolves will try and kill you. And these men were doing work on these pipes and stuff in the really cold, and obviously they wouldn't have any protection because they were just doing their job. and wolves would come along, and his job was to snipe them. And basically, they all got on a plane to go to obviously where they were next going to work, what looked like it, and the plane crashes, and quite a lot of them die. And I think there's seven or eight. Yeah, I think 7. I'm not sure. It might be 8. I counted them when I was watching the film, and I think it was 7, as far as I can remember. There was like 7 or 8 of them left, and they were basically like, okay, so they gathered that there was a wolf eventually, and they killed one wolf, and it bit the main character, and he was talking about, you know, we need to head out and we need to get food and wood stuff so that we can make fires, and we need to yeah, and take it in turns at like shifts at night, so that they didn't get attacked. And basically in the morning, I think it was, they head out to the forest because of the wolves kept coming to them, and they thought it'd be safe in the trees. So, you know, they head out and try and survive, and while the wolves are trying to kill them, and that's basically what the story's about. I'm not going to ruin it for you, but it's yeah, getting on to the part that I really liked. I did really like the story. It's action-packed and like very what's the word? Very tense at some parts. Like you're really like wondering like what's going to happen now. Oh God. And you're constantly thinking like that guy's fucked, even though at that point you might not be. And yeah, the ending was annoying for me. I'm not going to spoil it or say what the ending was, but the ending is left on a cliffhanger, and it sort of leaves it unexplained. Like you can make a really good guess of what happened, but it doesn't tell you what actually happened or show you, which for me was really annoying. I mean, it's good. I like films that you can go away and talk about for ages and look back on it and think, I don't know, would that have happened or not? But at the same time, it really peed me off because I really wanted to know what happened, and it sort of just left it there like unfinished. And I was thinking, well, do you reckon there'll be the Grey too? Because I went with my mates, and they were saying, well, you know, I don't think there would be because you couldn't really continue on a story from that. So I was thinking, yeah, that's fair enough. But yeah, all in all, I really, really like that film, and I would definitely advise you to go and watch it. So yeah, it's a really, really nice film. Yeah, I don't do commentaries very often, plainly because I don't have much to talk about. But if you do have any sort of ideas of what to talk about, leave them in a comment below, or you can inbox me or whatever. So yeah, anyway, this gameplay is about to wrap up now. 34-0 MOAB gameplay. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.